hour, police have reported a second armed carjacking in Madison, this time on the city's east side. The victim told police he and another person were parked just after 10 last night on Parkwood Lane when an SUV boxed them in. MPD says 4 men wearing masks and armed with guns allegedly stole the victim's car, which was later found abandoned. No one was hurt. Now, this morning, we told you about another carjacking, this time Monday afternoon, when 3 people, again wearing masks and carrying guns, surrounded a vehicle at the West Madison Menards on Commerce Drive. Madison police tell us there are similarities between these 2 incidents, and they are working to determine any official connection.